Hello, how are you? I'm Daniela. I'm from Buenos Aires, Argentina. I am a school teacher and also a Spanish teacher. Thanks for joining us in this introduction to my Spanish lessons. First of all, congratulations for wanting to learn a new language such as Spanish. This is a very wide spoken language. It's very rich. So I'm sure you will enjoy the road. So to learn this language or any other language, you will be needing three main things. First, motivation. You will learn a language faster if you won't lose your enthusiasm. If you have set a goal, perhaps this goal is to travel to a Spanish speaking country or improve your communication with a friend whose native language is Spanish. Um, Having your goal in mind will help you through the process to not get frustrated or not to not give up so easily. The second thing you will be needing is to be exposed to the language. As witnesses, we have at our hand a variety of songs or videos or literature in Spanish, and this is a very friendly Spanish, a neutral one. So, if you set aside some time every day to listen, to watch, to read in Spanish, you will find out that your ear will get used to this new language, and also you will find out that you will improve your vocabulary, and it will be easier for you to keep learning this language. And the third thing you will be needing is to be constant. It's better to have short sessions of study, a couple of times a week, like short sessions, for instance, half hour or even less, and perhaps 2 or 3 times a week. That's better than just one long session each week or every 2 weeks. Uh, Short sessions will help you to absorb and practice the things you are learning, and you won't get tired so fast. Plus, if you are a really busy person with a busy schedule, it will be easier for you to find the time to program your lessons. Well, let's start with this introduction to Spanish, this first lesson you might have. Let's say that you are from the States and you want to travel to Buenos Aires, to Argentina, or you want to visit Iguazu Falls here in Argentina also, or visit the south, the penguins, the whales, the glaciers. Well, uh, you will be needing your Spanish skills. For instance, when you leave the plane, the first conversation you will have is with an immigration agent. So let's review a possible conversation with this agent using a very basic vocabulary. Are you ready? Let's start from the beginning. Probably this agent, the first thing that will say to you is, "Hello, how are you?" or "Hello, good morning." And in Spanish, that will sound something like, "Hola, buenos días." I will repeat it. "Hola, buenos días." That means good morning. And if he says something like good afternoon, that will sound something like buenas tardes. I will repeat it. Hola, buenos días. Hola, buenas tardes. So to this, you can reply saying the same or even add a polite question, something like, how are you? So you can reply saying, Hola, ¿cómo está? I will repeat it. Hola, ¿cómo está? So once this conversation is initiated, The agent probably will ask you, uh, where are you coming from? ¿De dónde viene? I will repeat it. ¿De dónde viene? So you have to answer, I'm from the States. Or in Spanish, vengo de Estados Unidos. I will repeat it. Vengo de Estados Unidos. After that, the agent probably asks, what's the purpose of your trip? In Spanish, ¿cuál es el motivo de su viaje? I will repeat it. ¿Cuál es el motivo de su viaje? Your answer might be something like, vine a conocer Buenos Aires. Viajo por turismo. That means I came to visit Buenos Aires for tourism. The agent will ask, ¿cuánto tiempo se va a quedar? That means how long will you stay? ¿Cuánto tiempo se va a quedar? You might answer, me voy a quedar 2 semanas. Me voy a quedar 2 semanas. The agent perhaps will ask, ¿dónde se va a quedar? ¿Dónde se va a hospedar? Where will you stay? You can answer to that, me voy a quedar en un hotel. I'm staying at a hotel. Me voy a quedar en un hotel. The agent probably will say something like, todo en orden, todo en orden. Espero que disfrute sus vacaciones en Buenos Aires. Hasta luego. Adiós. You will reply, muchas gracias. Adiós o chao, like we say here in Buenos Aires. Well, this is a fictitious conversation you might have, and we can recreate it during a class. We can have practice sessions, we can have role play sessions, and having in mind this basic conversation, we learn so many things. For instance, vocabulary, words you will use every day, like hello, goodbye, thank you, hola, adiós, muchas gracias, good morning, buenos días, good afternoon, buenas tardes. Question words like what, qué, when, cuándo, where, dónde, how long, cuánto tiempo. You had to respond 2 weeks. So that means you can learn the numbers from 1 to 10, for instance, in a basic level. You can learn how to say weeks in Spanish, semanas, or days, días, or months, meses.
Let's make a little review of some of the words we have learned so far. First, we have learned how to say hello. Hola. Hola. Then we have learned how to say good morning. That means buenos días. Also, we have learned how to say good afternoon. Buenas tardes. And finally, we have learned how to say thank you. Gracias. So now, let's practice and repeat after me. Hola. Buenos días. Buenas tardes. Gracias. Good job. Let's now review some of the question words we have learned. The first one was where. ¿Dónde? ¿Dónde? The second was when. ¿Cuándo? The next one was how long. ¿Cuánto tiempo? ¿Cuánto tiempo? And finally, how. ¿Cómo? Let's practice. ¿Dónde? ¿Cuándo? ¿Cuánto tiempo? ¿Cómo? Now you can pause the video and practice again. Well, now it's time to play. Hora de jugar. So let's start with hola. Which one of the words below means hola? Excellent. If you have said hello, that's correct. Now, which of those words will mean gracias? It will be good morning, good afternoon, or thank you. Well done. It's thank you. Now we have the tricky ones. Buenos días. Which one is buenos días? Good afternoon or good morning? Correct. It's good morning. And finally, buenas tardes. It's good afternoon. Let's check the results. Excellent. You did great. One more game? So, in this game, we have four questions. ¿Cuál es el motivo de su viaje? ¿De dónde viene? ¿Cuánto tiempo se va a quedar? ¿Y dónde va a hospedarse? ¿Dónde se va a hospedar? And we have to connect the questions with the answers. Vengo de los Estados Unidos. Me voy a quedar por 2 semanas. Me voy a quedar en un hotel. Viajo por turismo. After reviewing all the questions and the answers, what would you say? What's the answer? ¿Cuál es el motivo de su viaje? Correct. Viajo por turismo. ¿De dónde viene? Vengo de los Estados Unidos. Super. What would you say? ¿Por cuánto tiempo va a quedarse? Perfect. Me voy a quedar por 2 semanas. And the easier one. ¿Dónde va a hospedarse? Me voy a quedar en un hotel. Let's check the results. You did great. Congratulations.
Even if you are learning Spanish from scratch or if you already have some knowledge of the language, we can create everyday conversations in different scenarios, and this will help you to improve your vocabulary. You will add new words every class, and also you will have the opportunity to practice your pronunciation. Of course, this is not the most important thing when you're just a beginner or when you're trying to learn a language. The most important thing is that you achieve your goal to that is communicate. So if you can have a basic conversation with another person, you will have you have reached your goal. And of course, if you are a very meticulous student and you want to really have a better pronunciation, we can work on that too. Have in mind that Spanish, as English, has a variety of pronunciations or accents. So with me, you can learn how to pronounce words with a Argentinian accent, uh, like for instance, lluvia, rain, or having a more neutral accent like lluvia instead of lluvia. Well, that was just an example. With every class, I will include vocabulary cards, printed sample dialogues, Also, we can have images to provide context, and we can use audio with pronunciation. So you can have all this material to practice every week. Um, every class is adapted to my students' needs. So you can choose if you want to have a 25 minutes or 45 minutes lessons as many times a week as you need. You can choose to have a one by one lesson, or if you prefer, you can create a group, a small group with one or two friends or relatives that they wanna learn Spanish too, and that way we can have like a more interactive class. That's entirely up to you. So, well, that's me. I hope you have enjoyed this session, this lesson today, and I'm hoping to hear about you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.